Almost.
Sometimes when you win, you lose.
That's just the attitude we don't need.
What do you think this changes?
You're supposed to be a professional. You go out there and you play
Shit, we'll work harder than anybody to win.
I think you're a loser.
Winning's got to mean more than just money.
The encounter was a victory, but I think that we've shown it as an example of what not to do.
I don't want to get paid to lose. I want to win!
What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Steelers Sanctuary Podcast. I'm your host, Dave Ribeiro from SteelersSanctuary.com. Gang's all here today, Bob, Trent, and Dave. Guys, we're in first place. We beat the Patriots in Foxboro. And why do I feel so lousy about it?
It's just like we drew it up.
Oh, God. 21-14 victory. Up 14-0. 5 turnovers later, they squeak out a 21-14 win. Man, where do we begin with this?
It's all sunshines and rainbows.
Yeah.
I don't know about sunshines and rainbows, but I mean, at this point, one thing you got to be encouraged about is this offense scores touchdowns. We haven't had an offense that scored touchdowns in a very long time. I've heard it today on the radio several times. When's the last time, if you told anybody Chris Boswell would not kick a field goal, what chance do you give us to win that game?
Probably zero. Seriously. Probably zero.
Yeah.
Your first thought would have to be, we didn't score at all.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers leads the league in touchdown passes right now.
Yeah, he really does.
Believe it or not.
6 for 7 on red zone. One of only 3 teams to win on the road yesterday. Hey, I'm not saying break out to champagne, but there's some optimism to be had here.
I'll say this: when Matt Canada was the OC, scoring 21 points was rough to get to.
Was cause for celebration, was what it was.
Yeah,
it was cause for celebration.
So, all right.
seven Boswell field goals later.
Yeah,
this is about as positive as we're gonna get right now.
All right.
I mean, we scored 21 points. It only took 5 turnovers and 5 sacks to get there. I mean, the defense barely helped us.
We only got 7 points off turnovers.
Yeah,
isn't that the bad part?
Yeah, it really is.
That's an amazing stat.
Relic, I'm tired of your negativity. Stop it.
And that's optimistic for me. I don't even think they're going to make the playoffs, man.
Jesus.
I don't think so.
Speaking of buzz, did anybody hear the buzz? He was mighty upset with Mike Tomlin.
Yeah, I didn't hear this. What happened?
Yeah.
How did I not hear this?
Remember when they punted and they had the 26-yard punt? Boz wanted to try that field goal. It was a 60-yarder. He wanted to kick it.
And he can make it.
Yeah, he walked out on the field and they called him back.
But Mister, we don't live in our fears.
Wow. I didn't hear this.
Boz is just lucky it wasn't a 4th and 1 on that side of the field.
Yeah.
Because we're definitely punting those. No questions asked.
I honestly thought, what was it, 4th and 5, wasn't it, Trent? I honestly thought we should have went for that.
Yeah.
That's not
Wouldn't have been a bad idea.
That's not happening. I mean, the Patriots went for a 4th down in their own on their own side of the field and got it, by the way. They were 4 for 5 on 4th downs. The last play of the game was the one they missed. Thank God.
Yeah.
But
I mean, that 4th and Cole Holcomb had that play. I don't know what he was doing. He had it stone cold stopped. And he makes that play, we might score 42 points.
At the beginning of the game, it was 14-0, and I hesitated to tweet, and I didn't, that this feels great. Finally, a blowout win. I can relax through the whole game because I really thought it was going that way. I thought they were going to blow the Patriots right off the field. That first drive was excellent. They scored off the turnover on the next drive. They're cruising, and then the offense just cratered. And they didn't score again until what? Their last possession? Was that their last possession they scored that go-ahead touchdown? Or maybe one after that. But it's like, what happened?
Trent and I were talking about this in prep. I can tell you the moment the offense went off the rails. When Freiermuth didn't sit down in the zone and Aaron got pissed because he looked at Freiermuth and he started going at him and yelling at him like, what the fuck are you doing? And if he sits down and catches that ball, converts that first down, the way the offense was rolling, I feel like all the momentum stopped because it wasn't just, okay, things happen. You missed it. You missed the ball. I think that was the end of the Pat Freiermuth, Aaron Rodgers dynamic. I know Trent saw some things on film too.
There's problems between him and Pat Freiermuth for sure. I don't think Aaron trusts him at all.
Well, I mean, look, when's Rodgers gonna really blow a gasket here? Because
he almost did.
Time now that someone hasn't been in the right spot. And by the way, it's all the players that were originally with the Steelers. He's not getting mad at Metcalf. He's not getting mad at Janu Smith. He's not getting mad at anybody else but guys that were drafted by the Steelers. So, again, coaching, roaring its ugly head.
Yeah. Relic brings up this point about bullshit calls, dump off, and swing passes. I wanted to bring this up. I think 9 or 6 of Aaron Rodgers' passes his completions did not pass the line of scrimmage, which means they were screens or dump offs. This is the offense we better get used to it, guys, because I don't think Arthur Smith trusts his offensive line. I don't think Mike Tomlin trusts his offensive line. And I don't think they think Aaron Rodgers is going to make it through the whole season if he's a drop back passer waiting for deep routes to come open. I think you're going to do this all season long.
I'll let Trent talk about what he saw in film, but I'll just say I think it's deeper than that. I don't think they don't trust the offensive line. I think at this point, Aaron only has 1 or 2 guys he believes will run the route he expects them to run and be in position to catch the ball.
Yeah. And I just went through your charting that you sent out in the chat. It was 9 of his 16 completions behind the line of scrimmage.
Yep.
9.
That's
more than 50%.
Yeah, that's embarrassing.
I think he's got the lowest air yard completion in the league.
Oh yeah, has to be by now.
By far. This is dink and dunk. Tom Brady would be smiling. This is his offense from the beginning of his career.
I think I saw he's down to like 4.4 yards per completion now.
Yep.
Like, wow, that's ridiculous. That is beyond ridiculous. I mean, we bashed Kenny Pickett for how long? At least he got 6.
Yeah.
I mean, at least Kenny was like 6.5. I mean, we're full 2 yards behind that at this point. This is crazy. And I mean, I know like there were some times I'm watching Pat Freiermuth break wide open in the middle of the field, and Aaron doesn't even look at him. There's something going on. He does not like Pat Freiermuth. I think the 2 tight end set with Freiermuth and Jonnu Smith out there together, that needs to end. It's not working because when they're letting these 2 guys block, that's a big part of the run game issue too. You're taking out your best blocking tight end and maybe one of the best blocking tight ends in the NFL for 2 guys that can't fucking block. And Jonnu Smith, I'm sorry, that dude gives embarrassing effort in the block game. Embarrassing effort. He should not be out there. He needs to be, Bob said it when we were talking, he needs to be out there as your slot receiver, your wide receiver too, whatever you want to throw him out there as. He just needs to get the hell away from the line of scrimmage. Like he needs to be out wide, spread out, never set the dude on the end line again.
I'd like to see him on a running play, be the motion guy, and maybe pick the a nickel corner, go after the nickel corner, maybe an outside backer, but get him at least where he's got a shot because he cannot fucking block a defensive end or a middle linebacker. That ain't happening.
No.
He's even when he was picking up the linebackers. I mean, they're not. It's taken them a half second to shed him in the run game. I mean, he can't even block them. I mean, the nickel guys, yeah, he's done that a couple times this year. But I mean, watching him try to block these guys who, I mean, let's be honest, every linebacker weighs more than he does in the league. He's 230 pounds, at most. I mean,
you trade for a guy like that. You don't make him a blocker. He found success in Miami because he was split out as a slot receiver.
Yep.
Catching balls.
Right.
This is exactly what the Steelers do. How many times have we said square peg, round hole? This is what they do. This is their MO. And you think Arthur Smith would be smarter than that. We get Tomlin's going to do it, but again, why trade for Jonnu Smith? Clearly you don't want to use him in that capacity. So now you use him as a blocker.
Right.
Well, what's the point? You could get any schmo off the street who can block better than Jonnu Smith, and your run game at least will be a little better.
The one catch over the middle though was very nice. Jonnu.
Yeah, when you use him as a receiver, he's valuable.
Weird. Using him as a receiver, imagine. Who does that?
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see how they play. I think he could really be an X factor against Minnesota, which we'll talk about on Friday. But not if they use him this way. But if they use him, because if Flores comes with his zero blitzes, that's a guy who could really make some hay on the little 2-3 yard dump off.
Fun.
Vaughn says only wide receivers need to be able to block.
Well.
Did you guys see my tweet? Jaylen Warren leads the team in receiving and rushing. Yep. He's the entire offense right now.
Literally.
And every once in a while you get a DK Metcalf splash play.
But Austin's gotten more yards than DK the last 2 games. That's crazy.
Yep. Well, not last game. Last game,
yeah, he did.
DK did.
Yeah, he did. Yes, he did. The last 2.
Calvin Austin?
Yeah.
You say
not the last 2 because Austin didn't have shit.
Austin didn't do anything in the last game.
Guys, he had 2 more yards than Metcalf.
Are you sure about that? Maybe.
I looked at it like 5 times. I can look at it.
If it is, that's embarrassing. I mean, he had 70 yards the first game.
Not the first game. This game and the game before that. He's had more yards than Metcalf.
You guys look that up. I'm
looking it up.
Looking it up.
Pretty sure he had more yards receiving this game than Metcalf.
He did. This game he did.
He did.
Yeah.
And the game before that, he did as well.
1 catch, 22 yards. DK, 3 catches, 20 yards in Seattle.
Jesus.
I tried to tell you I wasn't lying.
I knew you weren't lying. I don't know. It doesn't.
I looked at it like 5 times to make sure I was seeing what I was seeing. Like I'm just saying. But I'm not trying to make a point about Austin. It's more about DK. Like what the fuck?
Well, teams are doing
doubling
exactly
like we talked about.
Yeah, they're trying to take him away. So
Go ahead, Bob. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say you've gotta have some other guys make some plays to get singled up for DK.
Or you got to run the ball and get him out of too high, which they can't do right now. Which they just can't do. I just looked it up. Jaylen Warren 3.1 yards per carry.
Yep.
Gainwell's 3.4, but 16 carries.
Yeah, it's 1/3
That's
of the
just
carries.
So the last 2 games, we've had our wide receivers have 49 yards against Seattle total as a collective. 49. That is not just DK, ladies and gentlemen. That's the whole fucking group. And 66 this game.
So barely over 100 in 2 games.
But that's improvement, guys.
Is it?
Well, it's more. Look,
yeah.
Bob, that's more. Yes, yes, it is.
It is more.
So, at this clip, by the 7th or 8th game, we're going to be rolling.
Yeah.
Yeah, when the schedule starts to get tough.
I feel like at this point, Jamar Chase has more yards in 1 game than our entire receiver core has in the fucking season.
Yeah. Hey, Dave, the schedule's already tough for this team.
These next 2 games are not going to be easy.
No.
Minnesota and Ireland is going to be tough, and then the Browns with that defense. Then you get to the Packers, the Ravens, the Lions. Oh yeah. But getting back to this game, we'll stick to the offense. Jaylen Warren started out good. It looked good in the beginning, but then they just couldn't get anything going.
And they killed his momentum. He gets them all the way down the field. They pull him for Gainwell. Gainwell scores the touchdown on a nice little flip play. But
that was a nice call, by the way.
Yeah, you reward Warren down there. You don't take him out of the game. And once they took him out, you didn't see Jaylen Warren for a long time. A long time. The next series, Gainwell starts it off. They kind of put Warren in as a little bit of a decoy when they go down and do that. It's just every time he starts to build some momentum, it's like Arthur Smith goes, "Oh no, fuck that, get out of there." I mean, it doesn't make any sense. I mean, you're not giving him a chance to get volume carries and get momentum.
I think the Trent's point in our chat, they don't think he's an every down carry the load back, and they're trying to limit his snaps so that he's not burned out.
Which is stupid. It's
he's
stupid because you paid him. You paid. He is a big guy. If you look at that guy, he's got tree trunks for arms. He's short, but he's a big guy.
But here's the thing. Right now, he's their biggest playmaker. The offense is him. You said it.
I said it. He leads them in both categories.
I would never take him off the field until he shows you he needs to be taken off the field right now, because that's how desperate they are.
I'll be honest with you, fellas. I don't think we have a playmaker on the field.
We do not have.
I mean, it's easy to say he's providing the spark, like what Steelers Blitz is putting in here. It's easy to say he's the guy right now, but I'm sorry. Between the offensive line and what he's doing, he's getting plays here and there. Most of his damage is coming through the pass game. It's not the run game.
Yeah,
and so that's why I keep going back to getting Kenneth Gainwell the fuck out of there, because he's done nothing all season. He's not good. He's not good. He's talked about as this great run blitz pickup. I watched him whiff twice more on film today. He ain't even fucking coming close. He's just whiffing. Like, get him out of the game. He doesn't deserve to be in there. And I'm telling you right now, I don't care if you believe in KJ's blocking ability or not. It isn't worse than what Gainwell's doing. I can tell you that right now. The kid can fall on his face and come damn near as close as what Gainwell's doing. It's not good. So give your third round rookie a shot and give Warren the meaningful snaps that he does really, really well in, where you can provide big plays. I think, like, I know everybody wants him to get these 25, 30 touches a game. I think it's going to be to his detriment. He's going to slow down. He's going to wear down. And by the end of the season, this kid's not going to be good.
I want to see KJ, but he's in the doghouse now with Tomlin. I mean, they bring up Trey Sermon, which, by the way, did they do anything with Trey Sermon?
No.
He was on kickoff.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask.
He was on kick both ways, receiving and kickoff team. He was on both sides.
But he didn't get a snap on the offense the whole game, which is bizarre again to me. I mean, they're so smitten with Gainwell. For what reason, none of us can figure out. He gives you nothing.
He doesn't give you nothing. He doesn't give you nothing. It's not a Cordarrelle Patterson situation.
It's close, Bob.
No, it's really not. I mean, Cordarrelle Patterson could not have scored that touchdown. He could not. Gainwell had a nice little play when they called the right thing for him with that little shovel pass to the outside, and he blasted to the outside and scored a touchdown. You got to use him the right way. And that's 5 to 7 plays a game, like Philadelphia did. That is not 20 snaps.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, but this whole Jalen Warren won't hold up. Well, when he plays the whole fucking game and wears down in the fourth quarter and can't show that he's done it, okay, we'll go along with that. But you fucking paid the guy $17 million, get him on the fucking field, prove to us he can't handle the load, and then, okay, we'll go along with this bullshit. The guy he's built like he's a fucking brick shithouse. He's only 5'9", but he's 230 pounds.
But he runs so violently is the problem too.
Exactly.
He runs really violently.
He takes big shots though. He doesn't deliver as many as he takes. Like, he runs really hard and he will give some shots to some people, but I think he's taking more. And this whole like fucking twist sideways thing where he squeezes through a hole but gets lit up on the back side of that, like, he needs to quit doing that shit. He's gonna get hurt. I can tell you that. That's coming. He keeps doing that. It's going to take one dude to go low and hit his knee at the wrong angle, and he's fucking done.
It makes no sense not to give Johnson at least 10 to 12 snaps a game. Just, if nothing else, to wear the defense down. He's a big back. Let him grind out some yards and then come back. I agree with Trent. The best way to use...
He fumbled in the first game. He made an all-time stupid play in the third game.
Has a kickoff, though.
I understand, but he's not... unless Jalen Warren puts the ball on the ground, the Caleb dream for this year is gone. And this is the second year in a row blew a third-round skill position draft pick.
If that happens, that's stupid.
Why is the dream gone when we got Jaylen Warren averaging 3.1 yards a carry? This is by the way, this is almost a half yard less than what everybody bitched about with Najee Harris.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, why are we supporting Jaylen Warren? And he's this great untouchable guy. He can't come off the fucking field. He's barely averaging 3 yards a carry.
They're not keeping him on the field. I say play him more at this point. And I think David has a good point. He's the whole fucking offense.
Literally. And we know
you're not giving anybody else a chance.
But they're calling the plays for him to be the whole offense.
But the O-line is not doing good for him.
Yeah,
so
well,
if
we
he's
should talk
averaging
about this.
3.1, what do you think KJ is going to do? Like, I'm just saying.
A power back, he's probably going to hit the hole and run through it a little harder.
He's not going to hit the hole harder
if he
than
gets to
Jaylen
it
Warren.
His leg drive will go a lot further than Jaylen Warren's leg drive is going to. Jaylen gets stood up every time he hits somebody.
I got no problem with KJ being the guy to spell Warren. I have no problem with that. But the idea that Warren hasn't been that great or whatever is crazy to me.
I'm not saying it's his fault, though.
He's got like 270 all-purpose yards, which is pretty fucking good. Yes, most of it's receiving, but still, he looks very good to me. When he gets out in space, look out. Like, I don't know.
Well, that's my entire argument, though, Cord. Like, my entire argument is let him be really fucking good at what he's really fucking good at. Don't make him your every down back. He is the absolute fucking best RB2 in the NFL, and it's not even close. And it's been that way. You can't go back in, 5 or 6 years and find another duo who had a number 2 as good as Jaylen Warren, but don't take him out of what he's really good at. Find somebody who meshes well with him. That's what we drafted KJ to be. And you're not even giving the kid a chance over fucking pass pro. I don't give a shit if this kid can block or not because we're watching others not block.
Get him in the game. That pass pro. Can he? I mean, he can't be that bad. I mean, Aaron's not holding the ball. Aaron's throwing the ball in like 1.5 seconds. The kid doesn't even have to pass pro.
No. Play action fake would open up if he's on the field because they all think he's going to get the ball when he's there.
Yeah, if they were going to pass it, that's the problem. Is they're not, and everybody in the building fucking knows it.
Well, everyone in the building knows they're going to run on 2nd and 10. Everyone in the building knows they're going to run on 1st down. I mean, this is nothing different.
I've already said if you put Johnson in the game and play action the first 10 times he's on the field, then you'll open it up and you can see what he can do. But bottom line is, if you bring that kid on the field, hand him the ball, it's a wrap. He's gonna get he can't hit the edge. He's not fast enough to get to the edge. He's just not.
He did it. He made a whole career out of it in college. That he ran the wide zone, same scheme, Bob. And he ran against 8-man fronts at a higher clip than anyone in college, including Ashton Genty, and it wasn't even close. It was 67% of the time.
And how's Ashton Genty doing?
Well, that's the thing too. Like,
but I'm just saying.
Did any one of you think Ashton Genty was not as good as Caleb Johnson? You thought he was far ahead, generational back, if I recall. So the generational
he still
back
could be. It's 3 games. It's 3 games.
My fantasy team doesn't have much more time to wait.
No, I get it. So let's get to the bottom of the running problem with this team. This is PFF's run grades for the Steelers' offensive line. Mason McCormick, 71. Zach Frazier, 61. Isaac Salamalu, 61. Troy Fortano, 54. And Broderick Jones, 48, which I think is a little harsh, but we make fun of PFF all the time. I don't think those grades are off by much. It's a bad blocking group.
Salamalu with the 61 is generous.
Generous. Right.
They're not even watching the tape on Broderick. They're not grading him fairly. They're not. He played much better than that yesterday. He wasn't a superstar, but he played better than what they graded.
But he's been fine.
Yeah,
it's not
I agree.
He's been that
all right,
bad.
he's been okay, but again,
the
whole group, the whole unit is not blocking well. Then this is like I don't even know when did the last time the Steelers had a good offensive line? Maybe
they all retired one year after the other.
I was
Yeah.
going to say, was it the year before?
Not Ben's last year. They were terrible.
No. Pouncey, the year before Pouncey retired.
Because that last year, Pouncey was bad.
Right. The year before that. The year before that
Maybe.
was probably the last
that
time that
18?
they were, we'll say,
You
good.
had Ramon retires, and then DeCastro retires, and then Pouncey retires, and we haven't had a line since that group.
Villanueva went to the Ravens.
Yeah. They
And
let
then
Villanueva just walk.
downhill.
And
And Villanueva was never a great run blocker. He was a good pass protector.
Good Pat, yeah.
he's better than him. Well,
DeCastro
it's not all we have
was
right
a
now.
beast on the inside. You had Pouncey and DeCastro.
Oh,
you
yeah,
had
DeCastro
no
was, yeah.
trouble running the ball.
Well, I totally agree with Pun on that one.
which one?
What's that?
Where we at? Yeah.
Since week one, Broderick has looked better than Troy Fautanu.
That's scary.
I
Again,
agree.
competition too. We'll see.
No.
Yeah, but it don't matter. Either way, he still looks better. You could be
He looked
right.
better.
It'd be good competition, but still, Broderick, I think, looked better.
That's scary. If
Troy's
that-
getting beat pretty
Look,
good.
I watched all of Photon snaps last game. Not this game, but last game. He was awful. I mean, awful.
that's scary.
This is a good point by Shower right here. How much better off would we be
Well,
with Tootin and Alec Ayamanor right now over Caleb Johnson and Jack Sawyer?
Yep.
That's a miss. Those are both you had these
No.
guys. You could have took them.
Conatus doesn't miss.
That's
Where am I? Where am I?
that's it. Look, bottom line is you took a backup linebacker and a slow ass running back.
It feels like Dave's been waiting his whole life to say that. Too.
I don't even know what to say, Corum. I'm fucking shocked here.
Yeah,
You're preaching to the choir with the speed at running back. I've been banging this drum for
Yeah.
fucking 6 years. Get me
Like,
some
please.
speed at running back.
Please.
And they've never done it.
Nope.
And Tootin would have been, he had fumble problems in college too, though, right? Didn't we talk about that?
Big fumble
He had
problem in
big,
college.
so there was a little concern
Big
about
fumble
that.
problems.
But, man,
I
they could use
advocated
that
for
kind of
Tootin.
speed.
So I advocated for Tootin. I said not to take a running back until at least the fourth round leading up to the draft. I do like Caleb Johnson a lot, but I advocated. I felt like there were other needs that we should have addressed before running back, and it's in part because we had Jalen Warren. I'd have been
Don't even get
fine.
me started
I'd have been
on
fine
them
taking another guy.
knowing that they were going to trade Pickens and never. Oh,
Bro, again, you guys are like feeding me softballs here. I've been screaming about the wide receiver position for fucking, I feel like forever. Since I started this podcast.
I
They
mean,
just-
the guys who went in the third round are
we're doing a draft recap.
They even
We shouldn't
waited to
Here we
they
are.
even waited to the fourth. But Dante Thornton was there at wide receiver.
That's a guy I liked.
Yeah.
Which
Don't
I
shake
thought
your
was
head.
a little high by Vegas.
Pass.
But
Pass.
I
He was a
don't know.
fifth round wide
Pretty
receiver
good.
they took in the goddamn third round.
yeah, but then you had
That's so
Ayamanor.
bad. Am I missing something here?
Ask him what a fucking route tree looks like, because he's never seen one.
Yeah.
Oh, here's the Tennessee offense. What do? You run fucking straight, and we're gonna airmail the ball to you. Okay.
Okay,
That's
so
what the
is that
fuck
not
they
better
do.
than anyone we have right now?
And,
Come
and-
on.
and how,
Yeah, I was going to say.
and how
Come
about my
on.
guy? How about my guy Torrey Horton, who was still there in the fifth? You don't think we'd be a lot better with Torrey Horton right now?
Keep looking at that list. We don't draft wide receivers. That's not what we do here.
Torrey
not what we
Horton's
do here.
the only person he's played well against is us. It was one catch.
He also ran a kickback for a touchdown yesterday.
Yeah, so we should have drafted a guy in the third round to
do-
be a kick returner. We did do that, I guess. huh?
Though.
I was
Could've
gonna
got
say,
Torrey-
one of those.
We've done that. So
We did
there's that.
do that in recent memory.
Yes.
And we could have got Torrey Horton in the fourth.
Mm.
Could have got him in the fourth.
Listen,
I'd have rather had Alec Manor, but
yeah, this team doesn't do that. We don't do that. We don't get wide receivers. Who did we sign last week? What's his name? Shit for brains.
Isaiah
I
Hodgins.
can't remember his name. I get it. He's so bad. Hodgins, whatever his name is. We got him. We're good.
Whatever.
We're good. Mighty Mouse. We got Roman Wilson on the milk carton.
Do we want to
got
bring up
Hodgins.
our poll?
Should we do it now, or should we wait till that? Let's finish the game recap, then we'll do them.
Okay.
We've
We're
already
gonna start-
finished the
are
game
we
recap.
are we
We're
still
talking
in the
about
game recap?
draft. We're talking
we should
about-
probably-
We're not even talking about the game right now. Like,
We should probably do the defense because that was kind of the highlight of they were the better
went
side
off
of the
the rails
ball.
about 20 minutes ago. But
Before we go to defense, how do we feel about Aaron Rodgers after 3 games? I see flashes of really good, and I see some really bad stuff too. I'm conflicted with him right now.
I think he's getting frustrated. That's what I think.
There's no
I
doubt
think
about
he's
that.
really fucking frustrated. And now I'm worried he's going to start taking more chances like the awful interception he threw yesterday because
That was
he's
a
desperate.
bad interception.
He's desperate. He's got guys that don't know how to run the routes. I think he's got all kinds of issues. And I'm getting worried.
The knock
He's
on
running
him
around
was
for his life out there. He might die at any moment.
Yeah. One of the knocks on him coming in here, and I think I've said this before, is it appeared that he didn't want to get hit anymore in New York that last season. Like he was just dumping the ball off because he wasn't feeling it. And you kind of see a little bit of that now. Obviously, the 4.4 air yards.
I don't think it's all him though. I think this is what we're calling.
Right.
I think this is just the plays we're calling because they don't trust the offensive line. Tomlin's just going back into his shell. He's just telling them, check it down, live to fight another day. Defense is going to keep creating turnovers. Like, fuck it. He doesn't live in his fears. He fucking hides inside of them.
It's like Groundhog's Day. He came out and saw a shadow or some shit and went back.
All we said was, Aaron Rodgers isn't gonna stand for that. He's gonna call his own plays in the huddle if they do that. He seemed perfectly content with these dump offs and screen passes. He's not bitching. If anything, he's blaming himself after the games.
Yeah, but how long is he gonna let that go?
Hopefully not much longer.
And I wouldn't put it past the fact that Aaron's the one calling those because he knows, hey, I can't stand back here and throw the ball 15 yards downfield. What are you kidding me?
I think I was just going to say, has he, taken a lay of the land and say this is the best we can do?
Yeah.
If he had better wide receivers, maybe he'd decide to go deeper down the field. But he's frustrated at Pat Freiermuth, which is his second best receiver on the team. Well, we thought he was coming into the season. He's not. And
it should be Janu Smith. It should be.
Should be.
Is the blocker. He's not a wide receiver. He actually he leads the team in receptions though, right?
He's not a blocker.
That was my Tomlin.
He does. He does. He's got one more catch than Jalen Warren.
He's got, but it's not adding up to anything.
Nope.
No.
Do you have it up there? What's his yards per catch?
5.4.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Pat Freiermuth is actually ahead of him. He's at 9.3.
Yeah, I saw it. He's in the 9s. Yeah, I saw that today.
Ben Skoronek's at 22. I'm just throwing it out there.
You got one reception, 22 yards.
Yes. All I'm hearing about this is Ben Skoronek needs to be on the field more.
Austin's better than Metcalf.
He was on the field at the beginning of the game, and we went right down the field and scored a touchdown.
Coincidence? I think not.
Bob, I'm with you. We just might as well all buy Skoronek jerseys and start wearing them next Friday. Let's get it going.
I know.
Could be worse. Could be worse. All right. Let's flip to the defense. We got accused of being too negative. The defense was actually pretty good. I feel a lot better about TJ Watt today than I did Saturday, let's say. He had his best game of the season by far. He looked, and I did comment a couple of times, seemed like New England was leaving him one-on-one a lot.
They were.
I got to go back and look at the tape, but in the beginning of the game, they were doing that, which is fucking dumb. But
yeah, I saw him start to chip a little bit with the tight end.
Yeah, after.
Yeah, but I'll be honest with you. He had one really nice play on the first sack, but his second sack came courtesy of Hall of Fame Herbig. Herbig chased Drake May into TJ Watt, which, hey, that's part of playing good defense, is being in the right spot.
Yeah.
Dude, I watched every play of Herbig, and he is lightning. He is quick.
But he doesn't have that.
Several times there were holes that they didn't call.
Yeah,
oh yeah. I saw that on both sides.
He was an absolute force. Like I was,
they held TJ and him.
Damn.
I'm just going to tell you right now, he's better than Alex Highsmith.
Right now,
call it for what you will.
I said it 2 weeks ago.
I was going to ask that.
I don't think he plays the run.
He might be the best pass rusher on the team.
Alex will do you're right, Bob. Alex is better against the run. You're right.
Yeah.
But holy fuck. It's pure pass rusher. God damn.
If you could get Alex Highsmith better against the run or Herbig, who is way, way better rushing the passer right now. I'm going to take the pass rusher in a passing league. I'm sorry, but the teams throw the ball 65% of the time. I'm going to go with the pass rusher every time.
Well, it's a passing league in every place but Pittsburgh games, because why would anybody not run the fucking ball against us?
Yeah.
Other than, I mean, the Patriots, I mean, come on, at some point, you have to, after the second fumble, don't you think maybe, hey, man,
Yeah.
let's stop doing this shit. Let's see what happens. Let's not run the ball for a few plays.
Man, that if you're a Patriots fan, you got to be pulling your fucking hair out, because there's no way they should have lost that game.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
they played better overall. They just turned the fucking ball over all over the place.
And I do want to say this because I'm always hard on him. I said before the game, Mr. Holdout better fucking show up. He fucking showed up and showed out.
Cam Hayward played an excellent game.
Yeah.
Yep, and he really helped Hayward or Herbig play on the edge over there. So
hear what Somber's saying about Harmon. Dude, Harmon, I'm excited.
Harmon was good.
He played more.
He looked legit. I was impressed with him.
Yes. Should have had a sack on on Drake May, but he had just barely missed him.
Drake May's a good athlete. He's a tough guy to get down. He's a good athlete.
I'm going to point out that somebody in the chat, I'm not going to mention any names, called Cam Hayward having a fucking monster game. I don't know who it was. I saw it pop up.
You say that every week.
I don't know who it was. I did not say it last week.
Yeah, you're right. He played a very good game. I like the mixing in Jabril Peppers.
Yeah,
and Holcomb in the defense now. That helps, especially against the run. That's good stuff. Limiting Wilson's snaps a little bit is probably good at this point too, because he's been struggling.
Yep.
You know what? Honestly, Chuck Clark played the most snaps at safety, and I thought he played pretty well. Actually,
he did.
He was okay.
Can we start talking about Patrick Queen living up to his contract now?
16 tackles, right?
Dude was fantastic.
6 solo.
Yeah, so
fantastic the last 2 games.
Look, and one thing big, I'm not down on Patrick Queen, but this coming game, he's going to have to earn that money, because Jordan Mason and Aaron Jones, that's the offense. We're going to find out if we really improved against the run. I think we did. I think Harbin in the game improves us against the run, but we're going to find out this week, because they ain't throwing the ball over the fucking
You don't got to
field.
worry about Jones. He got put on the IR, I believe. So he's out for 4 games.
I think so too.
But
I almost wish that wasn't the case.
I know. I know.
Yeah.
Vikings lost one of their guards, right? Is going to be out for this game, I saw. So the interior should eat again. But I feel like we've said that a lot of times over our lifetime, that, this team's on their second string guard. Cam Hayward's going to have a monster game, and then he pulls a no-show on us. So we'll see.
I'm going to say this just because I've been bashing him repeatedly. Keanu Benton played fairly well.
He did play
better.
Well.
Did better.
It wasn't great. It wasn't special. It was just okay. But just okay
was enough.
Yeah. It was enough.
Yep.
I mean, there was some times in this game, the Patriots had some long drives, 17 play drive at one point, where it looked like they could get whatever they wanted in the passing game.
And the running game.
It was the passing game. As soon as Pierre stepped on the field, the pass game started lighting up.
Yeah. So there's still it's still a work in progress. Somebody made the point today, and I think it was a good one. Guys like TJ Watt and Cam Hayward didn't play at all in the preseason. So this is like their third game. It's like their third preseason game. They're finally getting warmed up to the season. So maybe that's the reason for the slow start. And maybe there's things better in the future. I like that thought, because it did kind of click yesterday for those 2 guys. And those 2 guys carry the defense. I mean,
I just felt like Harmon helped have them have a bigger impact.
Harmon too?
To be honest.
I think it balanced out the defense.
Yeah.
And Herbig. I saw them chip Herbig a couple times more than they were worried about Watt.
Listen, his get off is so good you almost have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's insane.
That get off is ridiculous.
He didn't get on the field as much as I hoped, but I saw several times where YA again doesn't have any pass rush moves, but I saw several times where he was just picking up a guard in the center and walking
that's his pass rush move.
Yeah.
Just lifting people up out of their position. Big Pun brings up Eccles. I thought he played pretty well. I don't know if he played better than Slay.
No.
No,
But he played well.
Eccles was good. Eccles is a good third corner. A very good third corner.
That interception, he was in zone. He just read Drake May's eyes and dropped. I mean, that was a really, really instinctive play by him, because there was another guy who looked like he could have come out and broke outside, and he just dove all over the deep route. That was a great play. Slay had a real. Put it this way: how often did you notice Slay? The interception and the fumble recovery.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, he had a good game.
That's because they weren't throwing at him.
He didn't get picked on at all.
No. When you don't notice a corner, they're doing their job.
Right.
And,
I thought him
again,
and Eccles were awesome.
Eccles played well. That pass interference was probably his biggest knock all game.
And that really wasn't pass interference. That was kind of a shitty call.
That was just some hand fighting.
Those two are going to earn their money this week because Addison is back.
Oh, fuck. Are you serious?
Jettis. So Ramsey and Slay, they're gonna earn their money this week.
I
forgot. Suspended for 6 games. Is it 4 or 3?
I think they lessened it. I heard he's playing this week.
Shit. I didn't think they'd have to worry about him.
I got a lot to say about this game, guys, because I don't want to give up. We'll wait till Friday, but I've never felt worse about a game. The Steelers going into. I'm just going to tell you.
Steelers by 30.
You got Flores against this offense, dialing up blitzes with this offensive line. You got them traveling to Ireland. Who thinks Mike Tomlin's going to have this team prepared for a Europe trip?
Addison is playing. It was a 3-game suspension.
And then Carson Wentz looks okay. So, yeah. We'll spend more time on this game.
I'm okay with gambling on the Carson Wentz won't look okay 2 weeks in a row.
Remember, this is Kevin O'Connell's version of Carson Wentz, not Carson Wentz on his own. Just like Sam Darnold and all these other guys.
I'm going to rely on the fact that Kevin O'Connell's version of J.J. McCarthy was pretty fucking bad. So
2 games.
And Hawkinson's now back to being productive with Wentz. So you're going to be dealing with Addison, Hawkinson, and Jettas. So, yeah.
How could these guys be looking better? I don't understand it. The fucking all-world superstar quarterback gets hurt and they start looking better? What the fuck happened?
Weird.
What happened?
It's so
Kids played 2 games. I'm shitting all over them like there's no tomorrow.
What in the hell? I mean, it was the greatest 143-yard performance in history. Twitter was lighting up like crazy.
I was just doing the J.J. McCarthy thing because it was pissing you off.
I love it.
When they came back and won that game.
I love it.
What can you say about J.J. McCarthy except at least he's no Jackson Dart?
When they're both doing well, I give up. You guys are just...
Yeah,
when they're playing in the Super Bowl against each other 20 years from now as backup quarterbacks.
If they ever make the Super Bowl against each other, you guys better move out of the country because I won't let you have it. Both barrels. All of you.
Kenny Pickett.
Who is, Bob? Who is Kenny?
Hey, wasn't it Kenny Pickett was Oladukin still on the Chiefs roster last year?
Yeah.
He was on the Chiefs roster.
Yeah.
There's a battle of Steeler quarterbacks right there.
Speaking of ex-Steelers, it wasn't a good day to be a ex-Steelers running back. Najee Harris out for the season. Whatchamacallit for the Cardinals out for the season.
James Conner. Yeah.
James Conner.
Jeez,
man.
That was a rough day.
I really feel bad for James Conner. I do.
I do too. He's would have been one of my favorite backs just because the kid, he's just tries hard all the time.
I agree, but Najee's had his eye about taken out by fireworks. And now
Leaving Pittsburgh was the worst thing that ever happened to him.
My dude was walking around with a fucking dog to guide him in the offseason. And then he does this.
Serious question. Does he ever step on an NFL field again?
Yeah, I'm sure he will. He won't be successful ever again.
Achilles?
Speed wasn't really his game, so I don't think the Achilles is going to kill him.
Speed wasn't really. Yeah, that's true.
He wasn't. He's not a fast back. Although he looks fast compared to some of the guys we have now.
Tore his Achilles in September. So he's not going to be really back probably until at least late September, October next year.
Yeah.
He's a free agent. Who the fuck's going to sign him?
Yeah, it's going to take a while for him to get on a roster.
He's probably going to have to wait until somebody loses a back to an injury.
The Raiders to give Genty competition.
Oh, dear Lord. I feel.
He might,
I
he
mean,
might
I
sign.
hate-
Bob now.
I hate being right about that kid, but I mean, I'm sorry.
Oh, Genty?
Yeah.
Boy, you guys are talk about
How are you?
freaking hot
How are you
takes.
right? 3 days into the three. We're like an hour into the NFL season. Bob's like, this fucking kid is
You're doing the
done.
same thing with JJ
He is
McCarthy. You keep
done.
quiet up
He's
there.
a bum. It's
He's
over.
a-
He's
JJ
a bum.
McCarthy's already done. He was done before he got to the NFL.
I was gonna
He
say,
fucking
God,
sucked in college.
Oh man.
The level of competition he played for where he got drafted, he's a kid who you're going to look back in a couple of years and go, you know what? If he'd been a second or third round running back, he probably would have been pretty good. The expectations on that kid, and part of it's fantasy football, is that everybody picked this kid in the first round in fantasy football drafts. They were expecting Bijan Robinson. Ain't no fucking Bijan Robinson. He sure as hell ain't Jamar Gibbs.
We don't know that yet, Bob. 3 games. And the Raiders' offensive line's probably as bad as the Steelers. It's a bad football team.
It is a bad football team.
It is a bad football team, but
Give him a chance. Give the kid a chance, for Christ's sake.
I have an idea. I know who's
Sorry,
signing Najee Harris. The New York Football Giants are going to sign Najee Harris,
here
and
we
they're going to
go.
have
Let's do
who's
it.
the fucking slowest running back in the
Let's
NFL
transition.
runoff.
Let's
Here we
transition.
go.
You asked for it now. You asked for it now. Let's look up our poll question of the day and see where it is, where we're at now. Hold on, give me 1 second.
and while you're doing that, for Shower, he has emerged. I really was impressed yesterday, especially coming back off the adversity of the fumble. He looked real against a really good defense. He looked really good yesterday.
Yeah, he did
That kid-
terrific on my bench in fantasy.
That kid's going up. He's going up. I said offensive rookie of the year. I'm not changing my tune.
All right. I put out the poll question. Who's going to be a better running back? Who should the Steelers have drafted? That's how I phrased it. Cam Scatteraboo or Caleb Johnson? It is 59% for Mr. Scatteraboo. 41% for Caleb Johnson.
Damn.
The public has spoken. The masses
Well,
are with me.
When you're right 41% of the time, you're wrong 59% of the time.
Dave, may I just point out that 20 minutes ago you were bitching about them not drafting a really fast running back, and now you're ready to die on the hill for Scatteraboo. Can we get some consistency, please?
If we're going to be slow, we might as well be slow and good.
We're gonna be slow. We might as well be good at it, right?
Right.
Listen,
Right.
I'm pretty sure Darnell Washington
me
can
now, Colin?
beat Cam Scatteraboo in a fucking race right now.
What's the old line from Space Jam? I'm fat, but I'm slow. Good lord.
And he's productive. Imagine that.
Here
Imagine
we
that
go.
theory. Being
Here
productive.
we go. He had -3 yards his first game, Dave. -3 total yards
How
in
many
2
carries did he
carries.
And
Two.
Trent, look at you.
2
You're ready
carries.
to give up
2
on
carries.
him.
There's a big
But
sample
you're not
size.
ready to give up on others.
And he had the greatest 66-yard performance in NFL history yesterday as they were getting fucking beat.
22-9.
Kid's good. Oh, that's a blowout. The game was pretty close until the end. Listen, the kid, he's not going to be Walter Payton. I'm not here telling you that. He's not going to be the script. But the kid is productive.
Just said he looks like a young Franco Harris. Bob, go ahead, blow your gas.
That is fucking blasphemous. What are you, some Arizona State fan who snuck in a Steelers chat?
I like it, the Murph. I like it.
Bro.
Good comp. Good comp. He couldn't even see it on the screen. He had to take it down.
The only thing Cam Scatteraboo has in common with Franco Harris is maybe a tryst where Harris had something with his mom way back in the day.
Bro. Bob was about to look like Anakin when he turned to the dark side and his eyes
I know.
get red.
Scatteraboo has more touchdowns than Washington. Actually, I don't think so.
Listen, that performance against Texas in the playoffs
Oh,
last
here we
year.
go.
What do you mean? Here we go. The kid had 143 yards rushing, 99 yards receiving
I know that's going to set Trent off. So
Here we go.
yeah,
against Texas.
Well, then fuck it. Start Will Howard, right? I mean, he won a national championship.
A-plus
Everything
draft
in college happens in the pros. How's Ashton Genty fucking doing?
The hot dogs for you guys, it just
look, Bob was
2,600
right.
yards.
I mean-
is in fact fat. I'm with him now. Like
He is.
oh come on. Don't,
Hey, the fantasy stats don't lie, Dave. The fantasy stats don't lie. Just saying.
The good news is Cam Scatteroo has 102 total yards on the season with 2 touchdowns. He is averaging 4.4 yards a carry, though, which is almost average.
That's like a Hall of Famer for us. 1.4 yards per carry.
Yeah.
Come on.
And just for big pun, I promise not to get off on a fast Willie tangent. Franco, I could make the argument he's more important than Joe Green to the Steelers franchise. I don't know that it's really a flip of a coin, and those are 2 great players. But Franco's he's certainly the most important offensive player in the history of the Steelers.
Oh, okay.
That's 102 yards more than Caleb Johnson, by the way. This year.
Thank you, Mike Tomlin, for that great fucking. I mean, let's just take a guy in the 3rd round and just sit his ass on the bench all year. I mean, why do we need those picks? Why do we need them?
Okay, since we're going non-Steeler running backs, with Cam Scatteroo, is Cam Scatteroo or Bashal Tutin?
You know, you're tugging at my heartstrings with the speed.
You're not even.
I like.
I go to.
I go ballpark.
I go to.
Yeah, it's not even close.
Tutin by a mile.
The Jaguars really.
But the Texas game, Dave. But the Texas game. You didn't see Bashal Tutin have that fucking game in college.
Well, I use the Texas game because you guys are making him to be like a fucking garbage man. They should be fucking taking our
garbage. He's gonna be in 3 years.
You know who he reminds me of in all seriousness, and
this is gonna be good.
He reminds me of Larry Zonka. Larry Zonka would not get to play in today's NFL. He's not. There's no place for him. There's no place for him. His upside is John Riggins, who nobody runs that style anymore.
Who are you comparing this to? Scatteroo?
Scatteroo. Okay. He's a Larry Zonka. John Riggins, although in fairness, Riggins was really fast. Larry Zonka, I'm just a big power guy, and I run into the line. And
Let me ask you this. Could he carve out a Najee Harris career? 1,000 yards, 5 yards, 3 yards, 4 yards at a time. Yeah, he could. No. Yes, he could. Yes, he could.
No. Because number one, I think he's better than Najee Harris.
Who? Scatteroo?
Scatteroo. I think if you gave him those
good
kind of
line,
carries in a volume
that's what I'm saying.
Game,
I think with a good O-line, he could.
He could carve out that kind of career.
Yeah,
Trent, calm down. Trent, that's enough. Calm down.
Are you forgetting what team he plays for?
He's on the Giants, first of all, so you guys can just throw that fucking pipe dream out the window.
Who did the Steelers? Who did Najee Harris play for? The 75 Steelers?
No, that's just silly. Scatteroo's 215. He's 5'11". He runs a sundial 40. They couldn't fucking clock him at the goddamn combine because they had other guys that needed to run, Dave. They didn't have enough time on the fucking network to let this kid run the 40.
That's only 0.7 of a second off your boy. We're not talking like night and day here.
Yeah, from his home fucking test, his mommy out there with his fucking stopwatch. He ran a 4.65. Meanwhile, he got chased down by goddamn defensive tackles in college.
No, he did not.
Yes, he did.
You guys need to go back and watch that game.
Look, there's no truth to the rumor that Scatteroo started the 40 and couldn't finish it at the combine.
And he ran for more yards than Caleb Johnson did in last year. And he got more receiving yards, obviously, because Caleb Johnson didn't have any receiving yards.
Well, in fairness to Trent, he does point out that the Iowa offense was Caleb Johnson left, Caleb Johnson right, with 11 guys.
So you think he would have more yards than...
Somber, he corrected it, but he means the 2025 draft. I think this is a good point. I think a lot of these backs, if they had better O-lines, would be doing way better. And I think that's the issue.
Probably.
If they got drafted high, they got drafted by shitty fucking teams.
Yeah.
Or like the Steelers that just have a shitty O-line. And that's the result.
That's a good point.
Which is why I'm a fucking idiot for drafting Genty in one of my fucking leagues.
And Big Pun, we'll definitely bring this up on the fantasy podcast on Thursday, but I have a strong opinion on this one.
Okay,
so
I'd have to think about that one. The guy with the path to the best season is Omarion Hampton because the Chargers have a good offensive line. They got a good offense. He's got the path to be the best back out of this draft.
Right now, though, Judkins is strong top 3, I think. Judkins has been pretty good.
Judkins Hampton will be 1-2 because of the situation. Number one, Cleveland doesn't have anything. They're just going to hand the ball to Judkins. So that offensive line is actually pretty good. So
You know, we make fun of Cleveland a lot, and with good reason. If they draft a good quarterback, and that's a big if, I get it. But if they draft a good quarterback next year, that team's going to be tough. That team's
Dave,
going to be tough. I know.
I was in like kindergarten the last
I
time.
know.
And that-
I know they'll find a way to blow it, but
yeah.
In
They're
all
gonna fall in love
honesty,
with-
Well,
was
Baker
the-
Mayfield. I'm sorry, Baker Mayfield was what he was. I
yeah, they
guess you
ruined
could
him
say.
though.
They
I mean,
did.
honestly, the last good Cleveland quarterback was probably Bernie Kosar.
It's Baker.
Yep.
They just ruined him.
It's
Baker's a
Baker.
decent quarterback.
But
Yeah.
I agree, Baker has played really well in Tampa.
Yeah.
But in Cleveland,
Didn't he beat the Steelers in the playoff game? Was that him?
Yeah,
Might-
did.
might-
He did.
yeah, he did.
He did good.
His
He did
third
good.
season, he actually played pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Bernie
again, he's
Kosar
not
took
going to.
him to a
It
couple
was-
AFC championship games.
It was the
No,
whole
Kosar was
thing
good.
with Beckham Jr. and that whole video and all that shit that made it look like whatever. But yeah,
Mhm.
but
Although, in fairness, they really don't get to count Kosar because he's technically a Baltimore Raven. Ha ha, Cleveland. Ha ha.
That's such a weird thing, right?
Your
It's such
team's
a
in
weird-
Baltimore. They've won the Super Bowl. Suck
All right,
it.
so Dave, I'm gonna bring up a point to your Cleveland thing here. Ready?
Go ahead.
Free agents next year. These guys got some serious business to
Do
take
they?
care
I
of.
hadn't looked at that.
Joel Bitonio, Wyatt Teller, David Njoku, Jack Conklin. I mean, that's
Jesus.
three of their starting
That's three of
offensive
their
linemen.
linemen,
Just
yeah,
throwing
God,
that out there. Greg Newsom, which his role's kind of going downhill. I mean, Devin Bush, they gotta fucking resign him.
He's played good for them. He's
I
played
think
well. For
I
them.
saw a video of Bush actually looking pretty good for them.
He had to grow up, and he finally grew up. I think so. He's a decent.
Hey.
He's not a star.
That's,
But he's-
that's
I gotta
kind of your
play
big
him.
ones.
I got a question for you. You got cap space next year. Do you do whatever you got to do to sign Jack Conklin?
As the Steelers,
The Steelers.
yes,
I would.
I mean,
yeah.
it's a good start. It's a good start.
It'd
Oh
be
my God.
Depends if you're running it back with Aaron Rodgers if you started with a rookie because he's 32 years old. But
Yeah, that's the point. That's the point.
I mean,
I
I
don't
hate
think.
to say it, but McCormick looks like a first-round pick out of North Dakota State now.
Yeah.
Hate to say it, but
At some point, we're not
Or
going to do it
maybe
tonight.
it's
But at some
tomorrow.
point, we're going to go over these con drafts
I'm not happy with either.
again.
I still think you could you sign a guy like Conklin and kick Fatano into guard to replace Sayamalu. That could be
No.
a pretty nice looking offensive line.
I think you kick Broderick Jones in the guard, if anything.
No, I don't.
He'd be a better
I
guard
don't-
than a tackle.
We'll
wait. We'll
What's
wait till the
going on?
season's end for that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're talking about both our tackles should be guards. That's not a good sign, boys.
Not a good sign.
Well, Fatano, there was rumor he might kick inside the guard.
I
anyway.
remember that one.
Yeah.
Yes. I have never heard
Yeah,
that one.
Vaughn.
Though.
I still think he's going to be fine.
I think he's going to be fine too, honestly.
Well,
he's
I
gonna be
think it
fine.
was Sommer brought up a good point. It's only technically Photano's like
Third
how many
game again.
games has
Yeah.
he ever played? Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
So he's
Yeah.
got time.
We got a couple minutes. Do you want to just briefly touch on this 26 quarterback draft? Because it has not been pretty. It's not
No.
been pretty. I mean, we're going to do a deep dive on these quarterbacks at some point. Maybe on the bye week. We can do it. We can do our little
That's
quarterback
actually a
thing.
great idea. The bye week
Yeah.
you could do.
Yeah.
But just off the top, just to riff a little bit, I mean, Arch has been a big disappointment.
Yep.
Klubnik
Which he
has been a
wasn't
big
coming out
disappointment.
anyway. He
Probably
wasn't coming
not.
out anyway.
Probably
yeah.
not.
He ain't now.
Yeah, I was just saying.
Klubnik's been bad. I mean,
Yeah.
Sellers has been more bad than good.
Ah,
Yeah,
well,
we-
make it easy. Then I don't think even more bad than good.
He's got a lot of bad on his tape.
Yeah.
I disagree, Trent.
That's a lot of bad.
We're not going to go crazy on this, but yeah, it's been
What Sellers has going for him is his age. He's only 20, and the fact that
Wow.
traits really lift you in the draft process. I don't think at this point, if I was advising that kid, I would not advise him to come out. I would say, look, although you got to kind of look at, does anybody on the South Carolina coaching staff, is anybody going to correct that kid's mechanics? Because if not, then come out
leave.
and be the first round draft pick.
yeah. I think
I'd
That's
leave.
what I never know.
I'd either transfer. I'd go into NIL, get you a big bag somewhere else, and leave. Because his mechanics are a fucking mess.
Yeah.
Like a total, complete mess.
I mean,
Is
somebody
it
brought
not
up
the most-
Mendoza. Is Mendoza the best college quarterback right now?
No.
No, I don't think so. At least.
No.
But he does have traits.
He's hard to
And
evaluate.
Yeah, he's hard to evaluate because of the level of competition and the offense
Well,
they're running.
I think
Illinois was
it's the
ranked in the top
offense.
10.
That offense is hard to evaluate. That's another one of those one read systems where you just got to get the ball out and accurate. He is very accurate.
90% of the college offenses. I mean, it's hard to evaluate anybody.
Yeah, this one's up in the same category as I think Tennessee and Ole Miss. Like it's that kind of offense.
Did Nussmeier play this past weekend?
He was off.
Okay, I thought so
Yeah.
because I didn't.
I didn't move him on my list because he was off.
Okay,
Mateer. We'll talk about Mateer for a minute.
I like
The kid's got some. He's got something.
I got him
I
at 2
know.
now.
He's got flaws, but he's got that.
Oh,
moxie.
you got him
He's got
at 2?
something.
I bumped him all the way up. I took him up from 6 to 2.
Really? Wow.
I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I'm gonna do my rankings on Wednesday on my day off. But Mateer's gonna be high. I think I had him high on my last one.
I would not.
Go ahead, Bob.
No. Go ahead.
Mateer still has some issues also, but man, there's a lot of really good. I think his are very easily fixable. He has very easy fixable issues, whereas some of the others, like Sellers, that's not an easy fix. I think that kid's a 3-year project right now.
Somber just brought up Moore. You like Moore, don't you, Trent? I think it was you.
I got Moore 3 right now. Dante Moore's 3.
I got to see it.
And
like I was telling Trent,
competition's been rough.
Yeah.
It's not great competition.
They played a terrible schedule. Northwestern, Oregon State, who's awful, and there was even a worse team than that. So we got to see it. They're playing Penn State this week, so we'll find out.
Is it not the most Steelers thing ever that we hired Rodgers one year? We're going to go get our quarterback in 26. These quarterbacks are not very good. I honestly, I would not
give it
draft
some
any
time,
of them.
But it's been disappointing.
Yeah, I would not draft any of them now. Maybe Nussmeier in the first round. And I wouldn't take News. I don't even know that he will go in the top 10 because right now I think he's the best in the class. That's not saying much. I mean, I going into the season, I thought he was like 4th in the class.
Yeah, I agree. I'd wait
what do
till
you think about
27 and go get Nico Markiel. Yep. Yep.
West Virginia,
Absolutely.
get out of here.
I'd wait
What do
till
you
the
think
second
about-
round and draft Haynes King.
Nah,
that kid's fucking Tim Tebow. Jesus Christ.
He's got a better arm. He's got a better arm than Tebow, and he's more accurate.
Tebow had a good arm. He just didn't know where to fucking throw it.
If you watch Florida games, he didn't have a good arm. He wasn't a great passing quarterback.
Ken, what do you think of Nussmeier? Because I don't see it.
Bad. He had to change his mechanics really before the draft.
I like Nussmeier. So his biggest issue coming into the season was protection. He didn't take care of the ball. He was a gunslinger that put it in harm's way. He's avoided that so far this year. He's got everything upstairs. Like dad is a coach. I think his dad's in the NFL as a quarterback coach, right? Right now?
I think so, yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So he understands the game. He reads defenses very well. He plays with anticipation very well. He puts the ball in, so far this year, he's put it in the right spot damn near every time. Even the game he struggled, he still, when he needed it, he was able to pull out some big time throws and pull his team to a victory. Like I think right now, Nussmeier looks good. He's my top
I've never
guy.
watched a game where I've been like, wow, Nussmeier.
That Clemson game, dude, he fucking owned that Clemson game. And I know Clemson's terrible right now. I get it. But like they have NFL talent on that defense, a lot of NFL talent on that defense. And he picked them apart with ease. So we'll see as they keep getting into the SEC schedule. But right now, he looks like the top guy.
Yeah. And don't discount Sam Levitt maybe making, if he has a good rest of the year.
Yeah.
That's a guy who also could work his way back into the conversation. I don't love Levitt. I don't like Mateer. I like him more than I did. But I had him as a top 10 quarterback. Now I got him as a top 5, 6-ish quarterback. Mateer is a guy who needs to stay one more year to me. If he does stay one more year, takes one more step, he's probably the first pick in the draft in 27.
I agreed with you before the season started. He has a legit shot to get to the number 1 spot this year if he keeps going.
Who's this? Mateer? Yeah, I think he does.
His tools are fucking good, man. They're
really,
really good.
You know?
Yeah. His tools are fucking good.
I'd just like to point out that somebody
No,
said
but-
Drew Allard would be the starting quarterback next year for the Steelers. Drew Allard might not be the starting quarterback at Penn State next year.
Wait. We're gonna find out in the next couple games. We're gonna find out in the next couple games. He hasn't been good so far this season. You're right. They haven't played good competition. I don't know if he's bored or what's the deal, but we're gonna find out. Because I told you, he's got the NFL, everything people want. He's tall. He's got a cannon arm. He's somewhat athletic. No, not great, but decent.
He's pretty athletic, fairly athletic.
Is Mateer 18? Summer's asking if Mateer's 18. He's not. No, he can't.
No.
No, he's transferred a couple times, hasn't he?
I don't think he's.
He transferred this year.
Transfer. He did.
This year.
He's 31 years old. No, just kidding.
No, you're thinking the wrong guy. That's actually Carson Beck.
He's 21. He's 21 years old.
Yeah.
No, he already corrected himself. Yeah, never mind. I didn't see that number. Did we forget to mention anybody? I like Sawyer Robinson. He didn't play great against Arizona State. He was okay.
Do you guys have your list? Do you want to just roll through your list? Like top?
Wait,
I had my list a couple weeks ago.
wait for the Notre Dame kid. That's what I say. Let's tank till we get him.
Why? So they can run the ball? He hands it up great.
He
Love-
hands it off.
Love it. What's the other kid? Can't think of his name. Your backup there. He might go to the NFL this year too.
He's got a nice little something to his game, especially for a freshman.
Yeah, he looked good.
I'm going to get Trent's blood boiling. Carson Beck, buddy.
Fuck him.
Do not sleep on Carson Beck.
Please, dear God.
Why not? Carson Beck's probably sleeping in a car, passed out, drunk somewhere. Might as well sleep on him too.
Would it not be the most Cleveland thing
Oh, good Lord.
to take Carson Beck?
I hope so.
I would love
I'm not.
it.
Listen, it's early, but I like Carson Beck. What he's done in Miami. I like the Miami Carson Beck so far. Let's see.
He looked good this
We're gonna-
past weekend.
We're going to ignore the other
looked good all
7
year.
years
Well, he
he's
didn't-
played
he
in
didn't.
college, or
He was terrible. He was terrible this weekend.
Yeah, I was going to be like, no, that was a bad game. He was good before.
Yeah, like
so
50-ish percent completion percentage, less than 200 yards. Had a pick in there. Dude is lighting the fucking world on fire down there in Miami.
Be careful. Be careful. Braden Fajoko loves him. You see him rave about him every day on Twitter, every Saturday.
There's a couple guys that actually are super high on him too. There's another analyst that's super high on him too. I don't see it.
what if we go? Well, I'm telling you,
He's got a grin. This is going to be good.
I could see Pittsburgh doing something weird in the draft and not going quarterback here. I could see, if they don't get much better,
He's
You
not
don't
wrong.
say that. You don't say
He's not
that.
wrong. He's not wrong.
I know.
let's just say we're in the 20s, and we hope we are.
Yeah.
And this class, I don't know that this is not a 6 quarterback deep class.
It still might be. It's early.
Yeah.
We got time.
You're
Right now, there's probably 4 guys that would be. I would say. I mean, they're not even in order. One of them, I think a team's going to take them for trades. Actually, you probably throw Sellers back. There's probably 5 guys that would go in the first
It could
round.
be 5 or 6. Yeah.
2 of them are just based on traits alone.
I think there's.
Who are you thinking? Nussmeier?
Nussmeier, I
Sellers?
think if they all came out, Nussmeier, Mateer, Moore, Aller, and Sellers would be 5 guys to go in the first round.
I think
And Carson Beck could be too.
If Aller falls and Sellers falls, you telling me somebody's not going to draft those guys in the first round?
Yeah, 100%.
They're definitely
100%.
drafting them. I mean, Dave, I think you put that poll out there that you saw. Sellers is still number 1 going into last weekend.
The ESPN guy polled, I think it was 30 NFL scouts on who they thought would be the number 1 overall pick out of quarterbacks, and Sellers got the most votes, and Aller
Dude,
was
what?
second.
Trent, are you that down on Sellers?
Yes,
Man.
way down.
Yeah, see, I think, and
The
somebody
tools are
20-year-old
unteachable, but his footwork is god awful. His mechanics are god awful. He's running at times to scramble. He's running 10 yards backwards. Now, if this dude ran like Lamar Jackson, great. He ain't got Lamar Jackson speed. He's caught in the backfield way too deep in most of these drops.
I was going to bring
I
it
like
up,
this one.
but man, he has made some throws though that were on
He
the
does.
dot where I'm like, God
He's,
damn.
he's got a cannon for an arm. Somebody
does.
needs to tell him to play like Roethlisberger, not Lamar.
That is the way he should play.
His
You're
pocket presence isn't even great.
It isn't. It isn't.
I'm telling you, I don't feel good about that kid at all.
But if he was there at 20 and the Steelers were drafting, I would be jumping up and down. Just take the kid on trades. He won't.
If we can get Aaron to play at least 2 more years,
you can get some other veteran for 1. You're not going to sit him for 2. You sit him for 1. No one's going to take a quarterback in the first round and sit him for 2 years. That's not going to happen.
The real question is if you take Sellers, you almost have to get rid of Tomlin. You have to bring in a whole new staff because you need a quarterback guru to work with that kid. If he goes somewhere,
that goes with any first round pick though, right? For quarterback.
Well, let's just say Mike McDaniel gets fired. Going out on a limb here.
You're dreaming.
Let's just say Mike McDaniel got fired and you let McDaniel work with that kid for a year. I think you could really have something there. But that's what you need. You need a guy
way
who
Tomlin
can work
hires
with him.
No way Tomlin would hire him. He's not a Tomlin guy.
You'd have to get rid of Tomlin. If you're going to pick quarterback and go with a trades guy in the first round, you have to start over. You have to say, okay, we're going to get a guy who can develop a guy like that.
And I am okay with that.
Yeah, we're all okay with that, I think. We're all okay with that. Did anybody see George Pickens crash out in Dallas?
Yeah.
It's only a matter of time now. The fuse is lit.
Well, the real question is, did Big Pun see it?
Man, George Pickens is like, I don't even know if he's going to finish the season. He might get suspended or walk off the team or do something crazy.
I can tell you right now, he's going to, maybe not finish the season, but he's definitely going to play the next 4 weeks. I can tell you fucking that. With CeeDee Lamb out.
Good or bad?
Lamb out, yeah.
Is that good or bad, though? Because, I don't know.
It just depends.
Yeah,
they're getting their ass kicked, but he was getting plenty of targets and producing, and he still lost his mind. So
I should have known better.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
So now it's not even about him getting the ball.
Dude,
now it's just losing. And he's crashing out.
Dude is just a poor man's Terrell Owens.
Very
important. That's all
because at least Terrell Owens produced.
Terrell Owens had Hall of Fame talent and Hall of Fame production.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And Pickens is, that's why people laughed me off the face of the earth last year. I'm like, Pickens ain't going to be in the league in 5 years.
He might.
No, you look back to Terrell Owens did it with some really shitty quarterbacks. I mean, I like Jeff Garcia. Nice little player.
In his prime.
Shitty quarterback.
He was okay.
Yeah,
he was all right.
I wouldn't say shitty. He was nothing. He wasn't great, but
he ain't going to the Hall of Fame.
No.
Nope.
Definitely not.
Definitely not going to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, you're right. He didn't have the best quarterback play in the world.
Yeah. Tony Romo might have been his best quarterback. And I don't think Tony Romo was very good either.
Craig says his GP was good for him in fantasy. Yeah, I had him too on my other league. He was okay this week. He was okay.
All right. So does Baltimore? Dave and I picked Baltimore to win. Trent and David are picking Detroit. If they're right, we're in first place.
Look, I have sucked so bad at picks this week. There ain't no way in hell my pick's going to be right. Like, dude.
Bob, your point about NFC teams going to play in Baltimore. That's what sticks in my mind. They're not used to the AFC North football at that level.
At some point, that streak's got to stop.
Yeah.
I hope it's not.
We'll see.
If you're still listening to this podcast, do not use my picks to gamble. It's not working.
I had a pretty good day yesterday. That freaking Vikings and under. That should have come home. I was so pissed off at that.
You were the only one who went on the Browns.
That smelled. That game smelled. I could feel it.
Yeah, I was good on
Not
you.
bad.
Browns defense is real.
I whipped so fucking bad on that Carolina Atlanta game. My
Me too.
God.
I took
Jesus.
Atlanta too. Bob, we can't hear you. You muted yourself.
Oh wait, I'm 7-8.
Can you hear me now?
I got a chance to go 8-8, baby. Let's go. Let's go. I didn't know that. Shit. All right.
Yeah.
How is
It's
that
gonna
right?
get interesting tonight. So,
So who's got Baltimore? Me and you?
Yeah,
me
you
and
guys have Baltimore.
What's the spread on that again?
Yes,
Uh,
I
four-
just had it dim.
It's
4.5.
down to 4, but it was
But it was
4.5 when
4.5,
we
yeah.
picked it.
All right, boys. We got anything else? We gonna wrap this up and go watch the game.
Yep. Otherwise, Trent, you and Colin will be on tomorrow, right?
You on
Yep.
tomorrow? We got fantasy on Thursday.
Yep. Fantasy on Thursday.
And
we'll be doing our 10 shots again.
Fuck you,
And
Sid.
our Aunt Rooney Bowl preview. Steelers in Ireland.
Absolutely.
This is his Super Bowl. Sunday morning, guys. We got to get up early to watch the game. 9:30 a.m.
I'll be at work.
Yeah, I'm not.
I'm usually working. I take the day off.
I'm not happy about having to start drinking that early.
It's gonna be a rough evening. Rough evening.
That's a long day of football. 9:30 in
Yeah.
the morning until like whenever the game ends at Sunday Night Football.
Yeah, but I love it. I love.
Oh,
when
I
it's
love
like
it too.
that.
I love it. All right, guys. Guys in the chat, thanks as always. Don't forget to subscribe to the podcast. That really helps us out. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, especially. That really helps out. Spread the word. Until next time, thanks for listening to Steel Sanctuary Pod.
It doesn't matter how you play the game. It's whether you win or lose. And even that doesn't make all that much difference.
Would you please just try to pay attention?
Well, if you'd say something
hey
worth
guys,
hearing.
what are you doing? What does it look like?
Yeah, we're surfing the World Wide Web.
Fine. Thanks a lot, Coach.
Hey, don't mention it. Like I said before, mi casa, su casa.